My name is Makwale Simpson Mokhalaka from Shirimandere, which is now Palawura. I'm going to talk about the black Jews, the Jewish people, which is part of the Israelites, Hebrews. The group that I'm going to talk about is now mostly in South Africa. I know that the Jewish people are all over Africa, but I'm going to confine myself to the ones that moved down until where we are now. The Jewish people are black people. Today there is a notion that tells people that the Jewish people are white people, especially because of the Israelis, which are in Israel now, which are Ashkenazi and Sfarad. We know from the Bible that the Ashkenaz, from Genesis chapter 10, the Ashkenaz are the descendants of Japhet, whereas we know that the Hebrew Israelites are the descendants of Shem, which are Semites. The Semites group. We've got the term that we call anti-Semites group. So the Jewish people are the Semites, not the Japhetites. And the white Jews are Ashkenaz, which are the descendants of Japhet, which means they are stealing the identity of their brothers, the Semites. And then they are popularly known as the Jewish today, whereas they are not by blood. Mostly the Ashkenaz, the Japhetites are the white people in Europe. The Sfarad, which are also called the Jewish people, are also the Europeans, which are known as the France, the Spanish, the Hispanics. So those ones are the white Jews, not by blood. And then the ones that are in South Africa, their origin, the story says that they moved from Israel to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia was the place of the Sheba people, Joktan. Joktan, the father of Sheba, is a Hebrew, but it's not a Hebrew Israelite. So we know mostly in the Bible about the Queen of Sheba. And then, so the children of Sena were the descendant of Solomon, which we say ceremony in our country. Yeah? The descendant of ceremony, Sena, they moved to Saudi Arabia together with the descendant of Benjamin under Bakari. Those ones, they occupied what we call Pusela in Saudi Arabia. So Pusela, Sena, Judah, Pusela, Bakari, which are the Benjamites, Sena, which are the children of Judah. Both of them, they are called Jews. So when they were in Sena, they established that city there, and then with time they moved. They moved to Ethiopia. Ethiopia is Africa. We know that it's in Africa. So they crossed the Red Sea to Africa. So in Africa, they were staying in Harare district. Harare district. From there, they had to split. Most of the Bakari Benjamites, they went to what we call Mali now, the place of Mandeni Kurifaba, or Sahel. So I'll come back to those ones who went to Mali. And then the other group, others they moved to Kenya, and then others moved to what we call Congo today. According to our knowledge, Congo was founded by Hamis, meaning that the Bakari people were led to Mali, others they were led to Kenya, and then the Sena people of Hamisi, they were led to Congo. And then when they arrived in Congo, they called that place Katanga. Katanga means the first. And then they occupied Katanga and Tanganyika. Tanga also means the first, Tanganyika is the first land. So you have got Tanganyika and Katanga. And the most popular people there in Katanga, it was Mkushu, Makushu. And then in Tanganyika, it was Mushiri, the Shiri people. Katanga groups, they were owning copper. They were owning copper and the drum, which we call it Congo. So they were called Mani Congo Weshaba, the owner of the drum and copper. I know some people say Shaba is the color, but it's a color of the copper. The real meaning of Shaba means copper. So it's Mani Congo Weshaba, the owner of the Congo, which is a drum, and Shaba, which is a copper. Mani Congo or Ne Congo. Ne means the owner, Mani means the owner also. So we've got the Shaba group. The Shaba group, it may be Shaba Matutu, Shaba Mwena, Shaba Nire, Shaba Ngombe, or Shaba, any animal that you can find, or Shaba Mara, the Mara people, which in Zulu they say Pala. So those groups, they were in Congo, two groups. The two groups, we call them Vesha, which is written in the books as Bisa, as Visha, and Bembe, which they are written as Bemba and Bisa. So the Bisa groups, the first group, because they were grouping themselves in terms of their territories, the first group were called the LEMBA. Lamba is to refuse, the LEMBA is to write, the people that can write. So when we hear people say, we've got the LEMBA people, or the black Jews, because LEMBA is the one that became popular as inclusive of all the groups, which is excluding other groups, as if LEMBA was the only one who was the people of Vesha or Visha. So it was the LEMBA, it was the Nkoma Lala, it was also Karonga Piri and Lenje Ushi. So that was one group. And then the second group was Tambo Tete or Katete. Tambo, Katete, Tete, Tambo, which goes with Malali, Chinsali, and Senga. And then the third group, which falls under Visha, Bisa, is Matipa, Mangolove. Others the same of Guluve, Maulwan, Mangolove, or the Guluve, Chagakang or Jalonde. And then Mukungule and Chibasakunda. And then the other group, which falls under Bemba, is Chitimukuru, and then followed by Mwamba or Nkulu, and then followed by what we call Nkolemfumu, the Mfumu group, Nkolemfumu or the Mfumu group. And then we had the last one, which we call Kashama or Mpepo, which today we know it as Mpepu. the ranking of the chieftainship, you start as Mpepo. That is the lowest rank of the chieftainship, which is Mpepu. And then you followed to be Nkolemfumu. Nkolemfumu is the second rank of the chieftainship. And then it's followed by Nwamba. Nwamba is followed by Chitimkuru. And then among those ones, then we've got Chibasa-Kunda. Chibasa-Kunda, Chibasa is a chair. Kunda is the conqueror, the chair of the conqueror. So Mpepo, they wear the leopard skin. Chitimkuru, they wear the lion skin, which we call, because as the Jewish people, we know that our king is our God, is our Almighty, that's our king. So the rest, they are the hand of the king. They are the hand of the king, which we call Nyatsimba. Nyatsimba is the footprint, which is a head. So they wear the lion skin. Otherwise, those who want the lowest rank, they wear the leopard skin. So those groups, they form the group of Mani, Congo, Weshao. I talked about Nkomalala. Nkomalala is one of the groups that is excluded today. I'm having a book here written by Professor M.E.R.E. Matiwa, entitled The Basena Bamwenye Balemba. Basena is the Sena group, as you know. Bamwenye is the carrier of light. Bamwenje, Bamwenye. The LEMBA is people that can write, as I explained, which is one of the Visha or Vesha people. And then on page 7, he wrote here that the other groups spread towards the south and westwards until eventually we find their remnants in Zululand as the Abalala. Abalala or Amalala is the group of Nkoma. Nkoma is one of the groups which is also called Lala. So it's Nkoma Lala. So that is where Abalala or Amalala are coming from. I'm having another book here by R.S. Kumalo. R.S. Kumalo divides what we call the Nguni today into groups also. This one is page 13. It's dividing the Nguni tribes as Awambo, Amatonga, Amalala, Amantungwa, and Amadele. So Amalala is the one that Professor Matiwa is referring as the people in Zululand as Abalala. Amalala has got a lot of surnames as Kele, Chamani, Dingila, Dube, Goba, Manyamani, Gwala, Shavisa, Jali, Lamula, Lutuli, Matuli, Magangeni, Mapumulo, Mseleku, Shinga, Mbambo, Mbuyazi, Mbonambi, and then Mkwanazi, Mkobokazi, Mtetwa, Mtiani, Miyaka, Matimela, Ndlazi, Ngobo, Nolosi, Bengu, Ngiba, Ngongoma, Ngonyama, Nyuswa, Vilana, Wisani, Kava, Zama, or Nzama. So those are the names that we find as Amalala in this book, Upoko, Umkuluwan by R.S. Kumar.